Now we're going to do math. So you will need your math book and a pencil, and it's word problems. So we're going to do some together, and we're looking at too much information in word problems. So I've written a word problem out here, a sample one. In the gift shop, there are 152 mammal postcards, 36 bird keychains, and 84 reptile postcards. How many postcards are in the gift shop? So I have a little column here for needed information and too much information. So it wants us to find out how many gift card or postcards there are. So we have in our needed 152 mammal postcards and 84 reptile postcards. And for the too much information, we have 36 bird keychains. We don't need that information. Now you can make these little lists if you want to. You don't have to. When we do it in the book, all we really need to do is cross out that information. I'm just giving you the little column thing to make it a little easier, okay? So I've crossed out the information and I've written it in the columns. So let's add up how many postcards we have. We have 152 plus 84. So 2 plus 4 is 6. Good. 5 plus 8. Anyone? 13. Carry that extra 10. And 1 plus 1 is 2. So we have 236. So that's what I need to see for every one of these problems is your work. I need to see your work. And I need to see your regrouping. But then we also have where we put the answer. Okay, so then I would also put the answer on the line next to the word to say 236 postcards. I don't want the answer of your number, your word problem, or the number sentence to go on that line. I want it to be separate. So you're going to write a addition sentence and then write the answer. So let's do some in your math book. I've already crossed out, page 403. We'll do number 1 together. In the morning, 105 children watched the movie. 34 children bought popcorn. In the afternoon, 58 children watched the movie. How many children in all watched the movie? Well, I've underlined what it wants us to know. Okay, how many children watched the movie? And so I've also underlined 105 and 58. But what we don't need is how many children bought popcorn. So I've crossed that out. And I've written our word problem there. So let's complete the word problem. 5 plus 8. Wow, that was on the other one, wasn't it? So that's 13, more than 9. So we need to regroup. So we put the 3 down. We added the extra 10 to the tens column. So then we have 1 plus 5 is 6. And 1 plus 0 is 1 because we don't have anything in the hundreds column for the people that watched it in the afternoon. Okay. So then I'm also going to put 163 on the line next to the word children. Okay. So do you need to cross out the information? Yes, you do need to cross out. I need to see the information crossed out. You can use your red pen. Don't use a highlighter. We usually need highlighters to highlight what we need to know, not to get rid of what we don't need to know. Okay, let's do another problem. You can use your pencil too, that's fine. You don't have to get a red pen. You can also use your pencil. Okay, so let's do some more on the back. You'll do number 2 on the front on your own. Please don't forget to do number 2 on page 403 on your own. But let's look at number 1 on page 404. So it says, draw a line through the information you do not need, then solve. So number 1 says, a ranger saw 63 giraffes on Monday. She saw 54 zebras and 72 giraffes on Friday. How many giraffes did she see on the 2 days? So what is the information we do not need? We don't need to know about zebras, right? The zebras do not need to be known about. So I am crossing out the zebra information. So now I have the information I need to find out how many giraffes she saw in 2 days. So we have 63, and look at all this space you have to add, plus 72, okay, 63 plus 72, make sure you line up your place value, your numbers in their place value. So we have 3 plus 2 is 5, very good. And 6 plus 7 is 13, but we don't need to regroup it because we don't have anything in the hundreds column. So we just bring the 13 down to make 135, okay? And then we're going to write 135 in the line, on the line next to giraffes, okay? Let's do one more together. Let's do number 3, okay? Mr. Smith has 123 lion photos in a box. He has 94 lion photos in a photo album. He has 113 zebra photos in another box. How many lion photos does he have in all? Well, what is the information we don't need? We don't need to know about the zebra photos. These poor zebras are getting kicked out everywhere today, aren't they? So I'm crossing out my zebra information because I don't need to know that. So now I can add up my information about the lion photos. So I have 123 plus 94. Okay, make sure you line up the numbers in the correct place value. And let's add it up. We'll add the ones first, right? So 3 plus 4 is 7. 2 plus 9. Actually, you should be doing 9 plus 2 because 9 is the bigger number. So start at 9, count up 2. Good, 11, which is more than 9. So we need to regroup that extra 10 to the hundreds column. And then 1 plus 1 is 2. So he has 217 photos of lions. That's a lot of photos of lions. And we will write that also on the line. 217. Okay. So after you're done with this, I'd like you to do PW 115, and you will also make sure you cross out the information you don't need, and you write your number sentence, show me your work, and then also write the answer. Okay, guys? We'll see you in a little bit.